The woman kicked open the 500-pound door. The maid was immediately knocked down to the ground by the door. Seeing the miserable appearance of the maid, the man was so frightened that he fled in a panic. At 12 o'clock in the morning, the woman asked the servants to call the man and tell him to come home. However, the servants were all afraid of annoying the man and none of them was willing to make the call. Just when the maid was about to laugh at her for not having the right to order them around, in the next second, several darts flew past in front of her eyes. Seeing this situation, the servants immediately rushed to grab the phone to call the rich man, but the man was still arrogant. "You have no right to control me." And then he hung up the phone. Little did he know that the woman was a top agent invited by his grandfather, and his grandfather promised that if the woman could tame his grandson, he would help the woman take back the company that originally belonged to her from her stepmother. However, when the man saw the woman for the first time, he was instantly attracted by her beauty. For the sake of freedom after marriage, he said to the woman, "After marriage, you can't restrict my freedom, and don't touch me either." The woman directly refused him and even sat on his lap, saying, "We're already married. Even if I touch you, what can you do about it?" The man became shy all of a sudden. After marriage, the man blatantly violated the curfew and went to the bar to boast that his position was unshakable. The woman directly came to the bar with a knife on her back. She split the wine bottle in half on the spot. The woman's domineering manner immediately shocked everyone present. However, the man was still not convinced. The woman knew that she had to make the man admit defeat wholeheartedly in order to tame him. So the woman proposed to have a shooting competition with him. The rule of the competition was that each person would shoot 5 times. The one with the highest total number of rings would win. As a result, the man hit the bullseye with a smug look on his face on his first shot, while the woman showed a god-level operation where 3 bullets were stacked in the same bullet hole in the replay, which easily convinced him. The unwilling playboy provoked her again. The woman simply shot all 5 bullets onto his target. Then she pretended to admit defeat and was about to take off her clothes in public. Seeing the woman's actions, the man was instantly panicked and immediately took off his coat and put it on the woman. This was also the first time that the man bowed his head and admitted defeat. When the man returned home, the servants couldn't believe it, because it was the first time they had seen the man so obedient. The next day, the man urged his wife to set off for the wedding venue. When he saw his wife in her wedding dress, he was instantly amazed by her beauty, and he walked away shyly. When the woman's stepmother and stepsister saw her getting out of the luxury car, the stepsister said jealously that she must have married a rich old man. The father was very angry when he heard this and wanted to teach the woman a lesson, but the woman pushed her father away and accused him that since the moment he abandoned her mother, he didn't deserve to be her father. The stepsister slandered her for clinging to rich people and then coming to bully her own family. Just when the guests were whispering to each other, the man arrived at the wedding scene. He immediately stepped forward to defend the woman.